Good morning, viewers. We are happy this morning, Sunday, the 14th of September, and we're coming to you right from the mountain, the shrine at the mountain. With me here is Mukui Mondo, a servant of God. You all know about him. And this morning we want to engage briefly over something that is awash on the internet. The 3 dark days. Everybody is talking about it, and people have called us asking, what is this hulabaloo about 3 dark days? The Pope has talked about it. Apostles are talking about it. People are commenting on the internet about it. What exactly are these 3 dark days? And to help us understand this process, I want to pose a question to Mukui Mondo. Mukui Mondo, kindly tell us, what are these 3 dark days that people are talking about?
Yeah, it's true. My name is Wambogo, the Mukui Mondo, a servant of the Almighty Jehovah and a close confidant of Yeshua HaMashiach. In his kingdom I serve, and his ways to the kingdom I make clear for the takeover of the Harbinger, as in Daniel 7:27. Mr. Wamoya, the 3 dark days have been in prophecy for quite a long time.
Okay.
And it's even mentioned in the book of Joel 2:30 to 31, when the sun will become dark. It is mentioned in Luke 21:25, when the sun will come dark. It's also mentioned in Matthew 12:43 days that Yeshua will go to the core of the earth.
So it is part of prophecy.
It is part of the prophecy. It's in the Bible, but it was not cleared. And remember, we said in the last days,
Yes.
new prophecy shall come from Mount Zion. Micah 4:1 to 2. So God has revealed to us about the 3 dark days.
So what is exactly these 3 dark days?
You remember yesterday I told people we have sent a message to Olimeta so that God can explain to us exactly what will happen in 3 dark days.
Do you have the
These
message now?
3 dark days are 72 hours when this world will go into total pitch darkness.
Wow. Wow.
There'll be no sunlight. There'll be no light, even artificial light. It will not be there. And in these 3 dark days, you've been told that there'll be a lot happening. In fact, this morning you've just been told that even demons will be released.
Wow.
Demons will be released. The fallen angels will be released.
So it'll be a chaotic movement.
Yeah, we are even told the seas will roar.
So what will cause it?
We are even told that the big dinosaur-like animals, like the Leviathan ones, Leviathans ones, will come out of the deep seas.
The dragons.
Yeah, we are told the seas will roar. We have said the sea will heat up. There will be hot things coming from the sea. There will be tsunamis. There will be tornadoes. There will be earthquakes. Those 3 days, the world will just be chaotic.
Hey. Now, these 3 dark days, what will trigger it or what will cause them? Because, those occurrences are very rare and very shocking.
You know, Mr. Wamoya,
Yes.
if you remember for the last since 2021, we've been talking about several things that are actually happening here.
Yes.
We've been talking about human resonance spikes.
Human
Resonance spikes. Yeah, we have been talking about cosmic rays rebound.
Yes.
Those 2 things. We have even been talking about the shift of the magnetic north. And we have been talking about magnetism affecting and effecting systems in this world.
That is very
And
true.
if you
We
look
talked
at
about
it,
that, yeah.
the Schumann, and we also talked about that when the Schumann resonance spikes from Alaska, the Pacific atolls, and along the ring of fire shall be multiple volcanoes.
So those
and
are the ones
earthquakes.
causing the volcanoes in Russia, Alaska, all that, the ring of fire.
Because the human resonance is about the movement of the core of the earth, the upper core of the earth, and it's caused by the human resonance is the measure of the waves that come from the underground.
Okay.
And you know we have waves that come from the core of the earth. Then you have other or you know, waves. We measure the waves in
The
terms of
seismic
frequencies.
waves, yes.
Yeah, and they are caused by magnetism.
Okay.
We also have other frequencies and waves that come from now the outer
The
space.
atmosphere.
That is what you call the magnet stars. You know, magnet stars emit also magnetism.
Okay.
We have things like the pulsars, they emit magnetism. We have other things now like the black holes, like now the quasars.
The quasars.
All those things shall affect the sun.
Okay.
And when the sun is affected, there shall be there shall be sunstorms and sun flares. These sunstorms and sun flares, they actually affect the earth core magnetism, and they also affect the magnetism up there. So what God has been explaining to us over time, because we've been talking about this thing, along the ring of fire shall come massive volcanic eruption. In fact, we've been told it is going to be Mach 9.5, above 9.5 in Richter scale.
That's a huge
Now,
earthquake.
that one will cause quite a lot of eruption. The after effect will affect the whole of the ring of fire.
The
There'll be
aftershocks.
multiple earthquakes. There'll be multiple eruption.
Okay.
You know, when eruption comes, they come with smog. They come with dust. They come with
The
smog.
lava, the dust.
Yeah, it comes with dust. You know, it comes with smog is now the mixture of dust
Dust
and
and
smoke.
vapor,
They'll come, they'll cover the skies. Then the magnet stars now and the quasars will also affect the sun. And the sun will lose touch for those 3 days. How it will happen, it's God's creation. He has told us about the systems, how they work. How they will work. You also know the constellation of the stars. They control the seasons here on Earth. And they control so many things. And all that is about magnetism. There is magnetism from down. There is magnetism from up. That is what the Creator will use to cause the 3 dark days. Because He's the one who foretold the 3 dark days. Remember, Mr. Wamoya, we have also been talking about every 2,000 years, God brings a new era to this world. He changes systems and things.
Like happened in the Ice Age.
Let us not even go to Ice Age, because Ice Age happened maybe before creation.
Yes.
It's a science. It's a theory. If you look at what has happened since creation, the first 2,000 years is that God brought the floods of Noah.
Correct.
And people the whole world was destroyed, wiped. A few people remained. God salvaged a few people. That was one era. And that is when now our lifespan was reduced from almost 1,000 to 120 years.
Correct.
Then you have from Noah to the birth of Yeshua HaMashiach.
That's another 2,000.
That is 2,000 years.
Yes.
And his birth was told by Isaiah 7:14 that a son shall be born, he'll be called Emmanuel, that God is with us. So God came to be with us because our ears don't listen and our hearts don't open up. And he sent his son as God with us. And he preached and he told us to preach about the kingdom for 2,000 for a period of time until the end of the era.
Yes.
And he guided us in Matthew 6:9-10, Matthew 6:33, Matthew 24:14, that we should preach about the kingdom of heaven on earth for a period of time until the end of the era. Now that end of the era of preaching about the kingdom and its goodness has come to an end. Not the end of the world, it's the end of that era. So after the end of the third era, what was to come? The Bible tells us in Revelation 20, there was to be a millennium. The book of Daniel 2:44 tells us God was to establish a kingdom. The book of Daniel 7:27 says that kingdom shall be given to the servants of God. The book of Revelation 14:1-4 tells us who those people are. In our own Kenyan prophecy, specifically the Agikoyo prophecy, there was a prophecy about the kingdom of peace, an era that will come, that there will be kingdom of peace on this earth. That is our Agikoyo prophecy. And our Agikoyo prophecy was there before even the missionaries came with the Bible. In African societies, you'll hear about that. Actually, even in Japan, there is a pagan prophecy that in those end days, there is a man who will come, who will change the era to a new era. So we are so that era that is coming will now be triggered by these three dark days.
These 3 dark days are the prelude to that kingdom, or
exactly,
is it,
to the new era of the millennium kingdom, which is the kingdom of peace and tranquility, kingdom of abundance and of healing, as in Isaiah 11:1-12, and as in many African prophecies. I said Agikoyo prophecy because that is where I started. That is where God first of all told me to go to listen to. We have all those prophecies elsewhere. In fact, even fortune tellers had been talking about the 3 dark days. So it's a prophecy that is there and it is bound to come.
Now let me ask, like a layman, I can imagine you're saying 3 dark days. is it the sun that will be switched off and the moon will be switched off? But we have electricity around here, and why should we really worry about those things? And,
Okay.
we'll be surviving.
Okay, from the information you got in the morning, like I have told,
Yes.
when the sun will literally black out. So the moon will also black out, because the moon is a reflection of the sun, isn't it? So it will also black out. So for 3 days, there'll be no light. People are saying they are going to have artificial light like generators.
Yes.
Generators work on electromagnetism. And the magnetism from the earth upper core and from the magnetars will affect even all electronic devices.
So even my generator will not work?
Oh, mobile phones will not work. Telecommunication will not work. Satellites will not work. Yeah, radars will not work. And God has said, we tell the people, no ship should be on the high seas, because the seas will roar.
Wow,
the seas
the
will
storms.
boil. The fish will run away. Those creatures, those big creatures we've been talking
whales.
about, the leviathan, the bigger shark whales, animals that have been hidden underneath the ocean will come out. They will devour those who are in the oceans. We are told the planes will not work because the radars will fail. Modern aeroplanes are completely digital. They are electromagnetic. So we are even being told nobody should try fly a plane. Nobody should try even take a ship on oceans. Why? Because the ship also use radars, and radars are electromagnetic.
So you lose direction.
The boats, the roaring of the sea, the boats can survive. Now, since these things will not work, there'll be no, that light you can create artificially, you can only do it with the old system of lighting. So we are advising people is that you should buy lantern. You know that lantern that you put paraffin? Yeah, even the one for the glass. You can put a paraffin, or you can put,
lantern.
yeah, those who don't have paraffin, they can put methylated spirit. So you should store enough paraffin and methylated spirit for 3 days. If you can afford to have candles lasting for the 3 days, fine. But remember, even the winds and the skies will roar. In fact, we are told don't venture outside. And we are told now the demons will be released. And the fallen angels will be released for those 3 days. And it's going to cause mayhem. They are going to cause death. So people are told to watch out. It is not a time to venture outside. It's a time to stay inside. Now, this thing people say, oh my God, Jesus, when they see crisis, you will shout, but shouting is not enough. There is more you will need to do to be able to come out of the 3 dark days.
So it is more than me locking myself in my house with enough 5 liters of kerosene or 20 liters of kerosene, knowing that I am sorted out. I mean, if chaos are out there and I close myself in my room or in my house with my family, am I not just
you have heard,
good to go?
Even demons will be released and they'll come to cause death. Are you going to lock demons with your doors? The demons will be released. The fallen angels will be released. That is what Yeshua has told us this morning. Not yesterday. I told people yesterday, we have sent message to Olimeta. We were expecting the message. And I keep on telling you, the message can come to any member of the Mount Kenya Prayer Warriors. So it has come to 2 members of the Mount Kenya Prayer Warriors. And it has been confirmed. What I knew yesterday has now been confirmed. Not, we don't send people to confirm because we don't trust. We normally send people to confirm because God does not give message to one person.
So what now should we do ourselves as children of God, or people living on this planet, or not in it? What should we do?
You know, the other day I told people to read the book of Matthew, of Revelation 7. Go and read it.
Revelation
7. It says, those who have washed their heart and their robes with the blood of Yeshua, and they are as white as snow. They have kept his commandments. They have lived a life of righteousness and holiness, will not be affected by the great tribulations. The 3 dark days is part of the tribulation.
So it's the one that is triggering the tribulation.
Exactly. So the sons and the daughters of God, keep your faith, keep your salvation, keep your obedience, keep your communication with Almighty Jehovah through Yeshua. You only do that through prayers. Keep yourself in prayer. And remember, you remember the story of the 5 virgins and the 5 virgins, the 5 wise and the 5.
Yes, this story.
But they got full of stupid virgins.
Yes, the 5 girls were wise, 5 were foolish.
It is in Matthew 25, 1 to 13.
Correct.
That is the situation we are. So those who listen to this message, we said yesterday, store food for 3 days. Non-perishable food for 3 days. Store food for 3 days. Make sure from now, because
there's a meteorologist who talked about days in September. God does not confirm us to days, and mostly when God wants to do something abrupt, He doesn't give specific days. So I'm not saying what he's saying is not true. Maybe that is what was told.
Yeah.
But when I asked him about the time, he said it will be after the takeover, the takeoff, and the takeover of Habinga. So the Habinga will have to take over this nation first, and actually he's taking over very soon because all systems are done. You have even put up the altar of the Kingdom of Zion, and the Kingdom of Zion is exactly, it was established in July. What is waiting is takeover. And in our last video we did explain that for the Habinga to take over, he has to take off with a group of people. No, not all 144, a group of people. They are going to go before, they are going to go before Olimeta, Revelation 4:4, as it is written in Revelation 14:1-4, and as it is written in Revelation 20 verse 3 to 4, that they will go before the seat of heaven, so that they can get what is in Micah 4:1-2 and Revelation 11:3-4, new laws, because the book of Micah said at the end of this era there'll be new laws and there'll be new prophecy. The new prophecy is like what we are giving and what others are giving about the 3 dark days. And after those 3 dark days, there will be a change. You know what people call an epoch. There'll be a change in the whole system, because God is going to reorganize the whole solar system. He's going to reorganize the constellation. He's going to organize the earth. He's going to reorganize the magnetism. He's going to shift the magnetic north. So there'll be a new change. And you remember, in December 27, we did say that God has said He is releasing the cosmic rays rebound. And he started hitting the satellites of immorality in California. He started hitting the satellites up there. Remember in January alone, 125 satellites of Elon Musk fell. They are still...
Yes, 3 of them. I remember one in Makueni, another one somewhere in Maralel, another one in Marsabit. No, I'm not talking of Kenya.
You know what happens why you don't see them? These satellites are made that the moment they try to enter now into a atmosphere, they blow out. You'll see them like shooting stars.
Oh, they burn out.
But they're still falling. So with the 3 dark days, there'll be massive hitting of these satellites. Actually, we are going to rebuild everything afresh. We are going to rebuild internet afresh. Now, here comes the catch. When those 3 dark days are coming, the underworld will know now the end era has come. The kingdom era has come. So they will try now to stop, because they try to build now new systems, and that is where they are going to start now forcing the number on the face and on the fingers. The 666 number. 666 was symbolic. You are aware of things like Neuralink, the connection of the nano chip with the quantum computer for the control. You know, currently your phone is connected to a supercomputer. Anything you talk, anything you put in your computer, you put in Google, they are recording it. Correct. So that is what God is going to disrupt. You remember one time I was telling you, as they do their coding for the AI, as they try to advance it, because now it is not yet perfect, before they reach singularity, I've been telling people that Yeshua will cause disruption and overriding of the code. And AI, when the 3 dark days come, will collapse. So they'll try to build it again. As they build it again, the kingdom of Zion will have established. The Habinga will have come and take over Kenya and East Africa. And we'll start now expanding the kingdom. And we talk about Meridi. At Meridi now, it will be under the servants of God.
This Meridi here,
Meridi, the techno city. It was built by Kibaki, because Kibaki started feeling, Konza started feeling some of the prophecies. Which we have our own people that God has enhanced the knowledge. We shall come up with our own web. That is where WW is there. We shall come up with our own web. So 2 systems will run, but eventually the system of Yeshua that will emanate now from the kingdom of Zion being established will be able to override that, and it will eat it. It will eat it.
Subdue it completely.
So after the 3 dark days, now the whole system is now the total warfare. That's what we're talking about, the spiritual warfare between the sons of God and the fallen angels, Lucifer and his fallen angels, Lucifer, Satan, the dragons. The war now will escalate. That's when the Antichrist now will rise. We'll know things are gone. Satan will raise the Antichrist in Europe. And we've been giving hints about where the Antichrist will come. It's where they did ritual for the Antichrist in the last Olympics. And now the Habinga will come from the country where the altar of the kingdom of Zion has been made, which is this country. This is the altar. It's simplicity, don't worry. 1 Corinthians 1:25-28 tells you God uses the simple things to shame those Babylonian structures they have built.
Yeah.
So there are going to be a lot of changes. Some people will not even, when the 3 dark days are over, they still go back to their nonsense. You remember even the days of Noah?
Yes,
Immediately
yes,
after that,
yes.
even Nimrod rose up
Correct.
and he started making an evil kingdom.
Correct.
But the servants of God were always there to mitigate. This time after the 3 dark days, the servants of God are not coming to mitigate. They are coming to take over.
To judge.
To judge and to take over the systems of the world. They are going to expand the kingdom of Zion as in Daniel 2:44 to 45. The fall of the Luciferic kingdoms on earth is going to accelerate. Yeah, and as they dream about 2030 when they are going to have one world government, one world order, and one world political, one world religion, as we shall be establishing the kingdom of Zion. And because we are servants of the Almighty Jehovah, who created this earth. And remember, Hosea, when he was creating the earth, the Word was with God, and the Word was God, and the Word is Yeshua HaMashiach. He will be there. So the servants of God, you have nothing to worry.
Thank you. Thank you.
Guard your loins, sanctify yourself before God. You will move through the 3 dark days smoothly. Buy the lamps, keep enough oil, buy enough food for 3 days, start keeping it, make it a practice that you have food for 3 days and water for 3 days. We shall go through that dark days unscathed as the servants of the Almighty Jehovah. So, to the masses, those who have not accepted Yeshua HaMashiach as your personal savior, you have a short period to do so. You may be among those people who will perish among the dark days. Shalom,
Shalom.
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 Peace,
Peace. Peace.
amani, amani.
Thank
Over
you.
to you.
Thank you, viewers. I think that question now has been sorted out. If you have any comments, questions, or clarifications you want to ask, kindly comment in the comment section and we will be back to you. Thank you, and thank you so much. Remember, keep your relationship with God updated. Thank you.